And there's our tooth. A little too big. Just scale it down. Normally you would think you have to duplicate and put it in position individually, or maybe try using some particles, but what you can do is select the loop that makes the mouth. Gotta be a whole thing. Duplicate it, separate it, select it, turn it into a curve. See? Then you can use that on the curve modifier combined with the array modifier. Array, then curve. Where's curve? Here. Let's find the position of the curve there. You gotta set your object to the same position. So Shift S, cursor to selected. This guy, Shift S, selection to cursor. Now the curve, we select the only one we have. There you go. Just gotta adjust axis properly. It's like Z is the correct one, but I gotta rotate the tooth 90 degrees on the X. I just had a dark thought in my mind that your knuckle. What's a knuckle? And why would it take that? On the other way. So minus 90 degrees. Yeah. Keep it going. Let's just guess like 150. That's too many. 120, 100, 80, 60, 75, 76 teeth. So the bottom ones are correct, but the top ones are. You're afraid he's gonna take your dog. I mean, you got the restraining order, right? So he can't enter the house. If you didn't, you should probably get a really bad. Okay, so with that in place, I only want to apply. If the order is incorrect, it doesn't work. So yeah, let's do the following. Let's take the curve and separate it into two. Those two, then delete segments, right? No? Tag guy, delete vertices. Control X, no. I'm pretty sure that this segment is not working. Is it there right now? God damn. Maybe you should hide her or give it to the neighbor for now. I don't want anything bad to happen. Perhaps if I select one of the edges here, that's the problem. Yes. Okay, now with that in place, we separate one of the curves. It gets a bit confusing, it seems. here too. So it's here too, it knows what to do. Divided by 2. Rotated like 90 on the Y. No. The Z. The other way. It's always the other way. There you go. Take the curve, move it down a bit. There you go. We're gonna have to duplicate the teeth. Don't move it and select the other curve. Now this one, we rotate 180 of the Z, and there you go. Looks good enough for now. Later on, we're gonna switch the tooth, the individual teeth, to more complex ones, different ones, so they don't all look the same. Maybe if I squeeze it in a little bit. That's better. In this case, we could use F2 less teeth. All right. His neck has a lot of folds too. Let's go back to the body. And let's start working on the arms. For that, I'm gonna... If I just start working on the body itself, that's probably a better idea. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of tweaking here, but it might work. I would have to join them later anyway, so if that works, it's better for me. Okay, make forearm now. It's a little unsettling to look back at the screen and see that clock ticking. Like the bottom face again. The bottom face. There you go. This is just a blockout to make the sculpting later. Definitely too thin. So now rotate it and try it on this view. So the arm is actually further back than I thought. This is going too poorly. Let's restart. That's the arm socket. Make sure it fits the size there of the shoulder. Position 2. Good enough. Good. Extrude into here or something. Out a bit. How does that look? Very hard to judge. I see. Better make another extrusion then. I really wish I had a top view right now. I do have an angle view, so I can kind of guess how thick it is. Or we can leave the hand for later. Probably the wiser decision. So let's bevel this guy. Whoa. Yo, was in 4-7. What is up? Gotta make that forearm. That's probably unnecessary right now. Or maybe not. Splinter, hey. Good to see you, man. Okay. This is my up-to streak. Looks too flat. Can you tell how to make a cylinder with holes without sheet to open artifacts. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hide everything for now. I said I'm gonna hide everything for now. Okay. So you got yourself a cylinder. I'm gonna use 32 vertices for now. Shade it smooth, and you want to make holes in it. So the first idea is to take that same cylinder, rotate it, squish it, put one here, done. One there, there. There you go, and then you make the hole and everything gets screwed up. That's your problem, I imagine. I will, Austin, just let me finish here with Splinter. So you don't like that. What you need to do is to go on your cylinders there, Control E, and mark sharp. And over here on your cylinder, mark sharp on the top and bottom. Then where is it? Over here, turn on auto smooth. Apply that. And there you go. The topology is not as shit as before. As bad as before. And to further improve on that, you can select every face, do Ctrl T to triangulate, and then Alt J to detriangulate. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, there you go. This way you don't have any n-gons, which cause the most trouble. But I suppose you want perfect lines here, for it to be smooth and yet to have a hole in it. How to solve that? If you don't have such high poly tubes for the hole, let's undo it. When we first started, this guy. I'm gonna use hard ups here, but it does the sharp lines on the top and bottom. That's all it does. Let's take off some mesh information here. Select, checker to select, Ctrl X. It only has half the info. If I use that, it doesn't screw up as much. Please give. So now the problem is that you have all of these vertices that don't have somewhere to connect to, and it gets sharp because there are too many in one place. So if I just remove that one, this guy, sorry, not like that, like this, it gets smoother. Very smooth. Yeah. So basically you want to put the hole in and then remove the edges. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's gonna be flat on that side. Yeah, that's what I thought. Subdividing it and then doing the hole. But then to fix that horrendous topology, what do you do? So let's try subdividing it once. Nice, let's bring those two closer to that hole. There you go. Let's try that. Let's move there. Quiet. Delete that. Let's see. So now the hole is a lot cleaner. But we do have some problems here. You can merge this one with that guy, this one with this guy. And that's basically your job. You take the vertices from the hole and join them with the closest one. If there is a super close vertex, that is. Don't want to mess with the topology. And the rest you do that trick with the Ctrl T. And now it just looks like that because there's too many edges. I can work on that. Do the checker deselect. Then select loops. Click those. I think I have to do it one more time. Ah. Didn't work properly. Because of this guy. The guy's over here. But if I use checker deselect like this, oops, it's just gonna get one side. So checker deselect there, remove those, I'll go over here, checker deselect, make sure it is aligned. It is. Oops, delete those, and there you go, super smooth. Oh. You basically gotta enclose it in a square so it doesn't mess with everything. Alright, I hope that helps. Now Austin wanted a rundown on how to rotate an HDRI in Eevee. Right now I think I do have an HDRI, and I have a preset for that. All you really need is to go on the, what is this, shader editor, world, then here you have your HDRI. You gotta connect it to a mapping node, and then you can. Hello? Oh, it's just super slow. Yeah. But you said Eevee. You said Eevee for some reason. Works anyway. So yeah, just connect the mapping node and you should be fine. By the way, this is just to blur the background when I need it. So if I turn this on, it gets blurry. Alright, questions answered. Let's go back to what was I doing? Oh yeah. The ASCII. Alt H. So there's the biceps, it's smaller, then there's an edge here, a spike. Over here there's a bunch of folds, so I gotta add like 3 sections there. Right here. This one. Out a bit. This is just horrendous. I feel like I'd have better luck doing the arms separate. Ain't working. Oh god. Hold on. Oh no, I reached the limit of my Ctrl Z. No. Thankfully, I can just close it off here. Okay, let's go back to the HDRI problem. Let me save here. And hide. Rendered view. Eevee. Let's add in a sphere, just so we can actually look at it. You can use... I gotta give you a material. Right. You... Come on. And you can be alumna for now, for all I care. Smooth. Okay. Looks good. Go over into the shader editor. Change it to world. That doesn't exist. You have the image, the background, and the space, right? Yeah, I have it to 256. I'm gonna have to go to 512. Then I gotta search for a mapping node, right? Connect that. And then you gotta search for a texture coordinate. That's very important. Texture coordinate. And you're joining the generated one. And then it works. Or if you have the node wrangler, which honestly everyone has, you just select your node and press Ctrl T and it does it for you. I'm gonna rotate on weird angles. Whoa, what is this? Okay, that's nauseating. And it works, as you can see. So you must have forgotten the texture coordinate. It's my guess. To be fair, I didn't really mention it well. Boy. You sent me a file, okay? Let's just select solid and everything. Save this bad boy. Let's put it over here. Start up. Zero. Go to render view. Perspective. My god. Your interface is different than mine. Over here. Yeah. It's going. Is it H? Alt H. Texture coordinate, mapping, gradient. Oh, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff here, it seems. Background and the output. If I just use this guy. Oh yeah, I don't have your HDRI, so that's not gonna work for me. Let's use one of my own. Doesn't really matter which one. There's a workshop, and if I rotate it, it works. Okay. And this guy is a weird one. You're using a gradient as a texture, as a factor, but you're using the window coordinate, so there's a gradient on your view. But you're using it to mix two colors of the same. Two colors that are the same, so it really doesn't do anything. It just sets it to that color. Okay. And then this guy, I don't really know what you're doing. What is camera array? Your problem is over here, I believe. Maybe you didn't mean to use his camera ray, maybe his shadow ray. Is that what you wanted? If I remove it. So the shadow is gonna look like, it's gonna have that color. You want a transparent HDRI in the viewport, but you can't enable the background like that. World settings. Yeah, you have to change the color here to something, and I don't think it allows you. At least not in Eevee. Viewport display. No, not even the viewport display allows you. I don't get what you're doing. You gotta be in render view to see the background. You said if camera ray. So the background is that color. You really don't need that whatever that is. You don't really need that too. Yeah, like that. But the reflections on your cube are gonna have the HDRI. Is that what you want? Because that works. Okay. Got some interesting shadows there. But you got a gun in yours. There's measure it too. It's rotating it just fine. But I don't see the HDRI in your picture. You mean just the lighting? It might not be changing because the lighting is almost the same throughout. Let's change this guy to a dielectric material. Rubber. Oh no, it changes a bit. Yeah. Now, even with 100% roughness, some differences should still be visible. But yeah, using texture coordinate and the mapping node with the AGRI makes it rotate. I really don't know what the problem on your end is. I especially don't know what you were trying to achieve here. Unless you change those two colors. I have to be the factor. Red. How does that help with a transparent background? Having these two being gray, I'm gonna just set it to black. Just mix it black throughout. You got your gradient, right? It sets the left side to black, the right side. My right is on your left, weird. The right side to white. And the first color, it takes the place of the white color. So if I change this to like blue, and I take a look at that. Okay, the other way around. The first color is the black, the second color is the white. You set them both to the same, you just have a solid color. But yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Austin. What did you do to me? Oh no, hold on, let me restart Blender. You might have taken your settings. And that's gonna be really bad for me. Okay, it's saved. Phew. I think. Let's see if I can cut off some nodes with Control. Oh yes. Okay, we're good. Took my settings, you need to switch to max. The mouth here is a lot thinner too. In the middle. To do that. And of course the curve has to follow. Wait, what? Oh. Not the teeth, the curve. Both sides. Close enough. It's getting better. And the front, that's done with teeth. Yeah, the shape is still circular, but mine's a little too big. Take that and squish it in just a tiny amount. Like that. Good. All right. What about the top? It's also quite thin. I should have probably mimicked what I did to the bottom. Going to be slightly larger than the bottom, or maybe not. Yeah, they have to be the same. Oh yeah, pushing right in. Looks like I have to disable clipping to fix the issue here. Yeah. There you go. That's fine. Should probably make the eye socket and the horn a separate object too. This just looks awful. But not to reconstruct. I'll leave that for later. Let's do the arms. So let's start over there with a sphere or a cylinder. Like a cube then. What's the modifier? On the Y. Hold on. Good selection. There you go. Now let's just do a Ctrl P transform. Yeah, that's the one. When I keep offset, but that's the same thing. Okay, so now I can do the arms work. First, let's delete bottom there, maybe apply one subdivision for now. Hide this guy. It's a shame this shape is not very clear. No, that makes it easier. There you go. Gotta elongate that part. I think so. Close enough. Sorry, I just got a bunch of messages on my phone. Wait, did the stream just die? Great. Said this was offline. Weird. Okay, my mistake. Let's keep going. Now to make the other part of the arm, I guess the easiest solution is to just duplicate this guy, find the right spot, and join the two later. Now I'm gonna need an extra up there. Go. Let's hide the other one for now. Just so I can get this one right. It is too big on the bottom. Solves it. Go, let's unhide that guy. We won't be needing that front face now. And that's gonna screw with stuff. But we can fix it later, no problem. Now somehow I gotta join those two on an elbow. So if I just do bridge, edge loops, and disconnect the two, but no sign of an elbow, and they are very much knowing the situation here. change this back to oval. Try and make some sense of whatever shape we have here. Alright, and then another loop here so I can make the actual elbow. My god. The noodle arm. Now sometimes I get too concerned that it's not looking correct or not looking perfect at that moment. And then try everything to fix it, losing a bunch of time. But it doesn't have to look perfect right now. Once I'm done, then yeah, it should look like a Husky. Now, it can look like a noodle for all I care. Okay, that's good. Just missing the bolts there. It's fine. If I unhide the body now. Okay. You keep saying the stream is offline. Let me just restart the browser. Fresh page. There you go. Okay, now I gotta bring those noodles in. Oh boy. Take this guy, proportional editing, and pray. White. Not close enough. As long as I move it on the y-axis, it's not going to affect the look on the other angle. This one might be some stuff I need to move here. Those. Disable proportionality for now. Okay, good. There's the spike there. If possible, we should fix it by only moving it on the y-axis. Side. goodness. Everything is so distorted. What if I don't follow the templates? If I just try to create an arm, any arm, I might get better. I just need the overall pose then. Like that. That's why studying anatomy is a good idea if you are a 3D artist. If you are an artist in general. I even bought a book on anatomy for 3D artists, but I didn't get a chance to read it yet. Increase the subdivisions to 2. Does that really help? Yeah. It should be a little longer than that. Let's take those and move it out a bit. Just really want that spike there. The rest could go back to normal. Although the muscle here does look okay. It's round. It's thinner. Over. Yeah, the middle part is the larger one for the forearm. I do have edge fill thingy. Where is it? I was sure it was Control E. Maybe I have to be. Did I remove the edge flow add-on? Where else would it be? Oh no, it's here. Settling here. Huh. It's there, but it's not there. Okay then. How dare you? Gotta click there. Into linear. That's fine. Okay, now that looks more like an arm, although this part is concerning. It's more like a giant finger, to be honest. Gotta make sure that this guy, the spike. Shape's not really matching. We're here in the front. Seems a bit too long. Okay, good. Turn around. Let's see over here. Right. No way that's going to reach there. That works kinda. Over here looks a little twisted, so I'd like to untwist the arm. Okay. It's more part of the hand than anything, but yeah. Okay. Now this is just to indicate that there should be a hand there. Then hide that. Look in the front view now. Finally, matches. So indeed the trick was to make an arm without looking at the reference. Just make a shape that makes sense and then adjust it to the position of your reference. Okay, now let's go to the legs, which are definitely more complicated than the arms. I'm gonna start with the bottom, the side view, because it makes a little more sense. I'm gonna duplicate the arms. Start with that. There, just so to begin with, it is generally larger. Those still in the back. I need those to be like over here. Mark the thigh. As for how thick it is, that's not clear. Those two. Actually, that's appropriate. Let's do a circle here. Maybe it's time to delete those. Get a clear view of what I'm doing here. Make the knee there. It will all make sense in the end. You like ramen? Okay. It's a common food here in Brazil. We call it miojo. Super cheap, tastes good. Yeah. Of course, not something you should eat every day. Gotta balance that diet. Twist the knee part here. So the knee is going to be this vertex. Right, and then from this point it just goes down as a foot. That's gonna be a little complicated. Basically doing a spin. I'm pretty sure that is wider. Yeah. So does it match? Of course not. But now we have better model to work with. Better base, I should say. And sometimes you gotta understand that it's not, the model should not look like the image, but the perspective should look like that. So instead of moving this whole part up, I know that I should twist it to show more of it. Like that, and yeah, have to Are you two not connected? Okay, now that is weird. Are these two not connected? Oh. Oh, I see. It's really twisted. By the way, Austin, as soon as I get bored or drained of working on the task, I'll start working on the Glock 17, you asked me. Okay, I guess I should pull this down. It's out. That's a weird emoji I never seen. Okay, that's alright-ish. Everything has to be bigger. And somehow this part. Like this. Twisting is real. Over here especially. It should be good enough to check the other view. Yeah, they're two separate. Maybe you should just remove that guy. Yeah. Compensate on this one. Check the review again. Yeah. Lost a big part of the knee there. Back. I have joined a D&D table thanks to a friend of mine that invited me, and we were discussing that if I ever buy a 3D printer, I should make figurines for the monsters and heroes. So maybe, just maybe, I could 3D print this Tahaski. But we also argue that if I do end up making a figurine out of this monster, the DM will be encouraged to use that monster on us. So that's a bad idea. But it sure would be nice. Have some self-made monster statues. That eye. It's looking so bad, I just want to delete it. And I will. One too many. Okay, now how do I close the face? The hole that's left. You could go like this. Why is there a line here? There you go. No more eye. And I should do that on the horn itself, because it's part of it. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, same thing. The horn just goes around, developing the eye. This case is more like skin, but still. What did I do before? Doesn't really make a difference. Just want to fix the way it is wobbly down there. Oops. So somehow the whole top is selected. There you go. Let's also make this guy oops, hard ups here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do really. So now I need to make a kind of husk around it. Let's see. Let's begin with a good old cube. This direction. Yeah. Also be twisted a little bit. So. So from this I need to get that eye. Starting like this, proportional editing. Wish I would select them all. Local. No. Come on. So I can probably delete this vertex and work around it as I go. Gotta bring same thing, I think. Yeah. And this part a little flatter. Probably take it out. Yeah. That one. I can also move the horn. This works too. This will never be seen, so just delete it. I'll make this a little bit flatter, rounder. And I don't think I even need optional editing for it. Yeah. Just push it in slightly. There you go. It's a bunch of weird quads, but they work. Except this one. This one causes some trouble. This would fix it, but we would be using triangles. I think that's fine. I won't need to edit that part. That's the main eyebrow there, and part of the other. Let me delete this guy and create a quad for the next folder. Now I should extrude and scale down a little bit. Move it forward. And then... Oops, I'm using normals. Yeah, normals. To the side. Okay, so that's where the eye is gonna be. I don't really know what I should do about the eye. Maybe just a sphere. Whatever. Okay, no, this part is wrong. It should be smoother. Move this guy like here, then there. Yeah, it should be a lot smoother going out. Yeah, a little bit still too flat. Maybe if I increase the angle here to, I don't know, 80. 90. Doesn't help too much. I'm gonna fix the topology here. Ctrl T, Alt J. Okay. And if that's the case, I can make this back into a quad. Or maybe not. I don't know what's happening here. This is definitely a quad that is behaving like an handgun. I see. Yeah, it's not flat. Make it flat. That makes matters worse. Damn. Gotta bring this guy down somehow. There you go. That fixes it. That fixed it. Over here, just gotta send this out a little bit. Oh damn. I'm doing a side view when this is a perspective view. like this. Huh. I guess if I just take everything and rotate it, it works. Either way, we can find a way to fix it later. Still need to finish the eye. And now I need to make another shell right here. Kinda like that. Alright. Gonna ask that you guys bit of flow, no? Okay, over here, I need to continue the shell. Like for this to be a hole. I really don't know what to do in this case. Like that part. It's two different parts, right? Yeah, they don't have to join. Still, this is taking too much space here. that. Stick. This part. Extrude it out. Extrude it again. Extrude it back. Basically. Let's see if I can use the edge flow. I need to experiment more with it. It's very strange, I think. Okay, now here. That one. Good. Now to close it off. There you go. Yeah, that part. What if I... It's a one-way plane, right? Yeah. So that won't work. I would have to take this guy, join it there. Center. Still leaving a space. But if I resolve that, join this guy here. Oh, the stream went down on YouTube. I restarted. YouTube seems very unstable regarding streaming.